I'll see you tomorrow. No, Pee-wee Herman. No, I'm gonna stop there.
But your focus is empty, tunnel vision, they damn me.
My beautiful Chubs, welcome back to my channel. Roller Chum is here. Hello. If you can tell by my voice, yeah, I'm sick. I'm not supposed to be doing videos, but I want to make a video because I felt the energy too. That's why I'm here. Now, if you see a little drip coming from my nose, don't cover me. I already had a very tough week. I wouldn't want to tell me in the comments as I saw boogers coming. And believe me, I'm not gonna be the one to be like, you know, when you were a kid, you were like, yeah, gross. I don't know why I admit that, but it's the truth. Anyways, I'm here because today we're going to finally get the top 10 favorite Rainbow High dolls out of the way. It has been a concept that has been on my to-do list for so long. I don't know why it took me this. You know, I don't understand half of the things that I be doing and reasons why I don't do it early, or I don't do them at all. Like I don't even know it. But I'm glad that you're here to like experience this with me. Gosh, why do I sound like that? I sound like something from a scary movie. I'm not feeling so good, but you know what? Regardless, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Regardless, I'm still gonna be a naughty squirrel.
Tonight, I'll be a naughty squirrel. I'm calling all my squirrels.
I'm still gonna be a naughty squirrel, so as naughty squirrels, don't stop. Before we get started with the video, I did get a question by the fabulous Jade on Instagram. Jade asks, what is your preferred method for doll transportation? He personally has a clear sling bag so that Melanie can be seen. Of course, you know, you have to see your dolls enjoy their little traveling moment with you. Before I answer that question, Jay, thank you so much for sending me a message. I just want you and everyone else to know that it's never too late to ask any questions. Once you ask a question, just know that your question is going to be featured on one of my videos. Now, to answer the question, this is one of my favorite things to use for my dolls. I don't know if this is something that you guys already have or that you, Jade, have, but I have this little pink travel doll thing I got from Dollar Tree. If it's cheap, it's for me. I got this for $1.25 on the toy section. Good thing about this is that it has a little strap here. You can just put your doll there. The doll won't shift from side to side, up and down, all the way around. And then you also have this little extra ports over here where you can put clothing, mini dolls or accessories. You can actually fit about 3 dolls in here if I'm not mistaken. This actually keeps my mind at ease, knowing that my doll will not get stained from the traveling, because sometimes dolls do get stained if you don't put them in a very good container. If you put them directly into your bag, there's no telling what kind of stains will come out, you know, because it happens. But this will do. If you can find like a small bag where you can zip them up just for the dolls to put them in your traveling bag, it'll do the trick. And this will prevent the dolls from frizzing up, from having stains, their hair getting all knotted. So again, thank you, Jade, for submitting the question. Now, if it does help anyone to get the little pouch that I got, again, it's Dollar Tree and you get it for $1.25. You can get up to as many as you want. They're always there, and plus they're really good for traveling with dolls. Now to get to the video. So, like I mentioned before, we are going to talk about my 10 favorite Rainbow High dolls. This is gonna exclude Shadow High dolls. If I do in the future want to do like a separate video for them, I would. I'm just gonna wait for the new ones to come because I am keeping an eye out on Byeeeee. Byeeeee is definitely one of my favorite ones. Haven't held her, but I know for a fact it happened before. I know Chanel. I saw Chanel and I knew she was gonna be my favorite, and boom, I have about almost 10 of her. That should mean something. With that being said, I only collect doubles of my favorites. Now, if I do buy, because I usually buy lots from eBay, Mercari, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I get doubles or triples of certain dolls that are not my favorite, but that's okay because like, at the end of the day, I still find use for them. That's why I have so many of the Rainbow High dolls in my collection, because of lots and whatnot. Most likely, all of my favorites will have one in box, another one for display, and the other one is for restyling, and if I get more, even better. Usually I wait for them to go on sale. If not, I would actually buy them from other people who are selling them for cheaper the price. I will never spend more than $10 on a doll that's nude. If you have been following me right now, you already know who's going to be my number 1 and 2. But if you haven't, Hi, this is going to be your first time knowing which ones are my favorites. Let's go ahead and get started on my top 10. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Like, I know who are going to be my number 1 and 2, but it's just like it's hard to start to like put them in order. So starting at number 10, I'll give that spot to Bing Jewel Richie. Not only because, you know, she's a Puerto Rican. She's a Puerto Rico like me. We're Puerto Rican. Love her color scheme. I love her face. And most importantly, I love that she has vitiligo. I am one person who loves seeing people represented. And like having jewels with vitiligo, I can only imagine all the wonderful people who have vitiligo and see this doll and see themselves. That's why she is my number 10 in my list. She's so... I actually painted her lips. I fixed it. So yeah. At number 9, we have Miss Carmen Major. She is phenomenal. I love this doll. I have about 5 or 6 of her, and that's because I bought her secondhand. Once I think I bought her in boxed from Target when they had her for $25. But I absolutely love this doll. I love everything about her. Her color scheme, her everything. And as you can see, she's focused on the phone because she doesn't really care about being here. But yeah, she is definitely my number 9. Next doll that's coming up is Robin Sterling. One of my most favorite dolls, and believe me, it was really hard finding this doll. She is from the Slumber Party line, and those dolls where I live were very difficult to find, but when I did find her, I immediately rushed to get her. Love her style. I love her character. Love her color scheme. This blue is very beautiful. I love her eyes, and this is how I have her dressed. I do have her outside of her pajamas, but it was great to see a line that featured pajama clothes. And so yeah, I'm all for the Summer Party line, as long as I have Robin in it. But yeah, that is my number 8. Number 7, and number 7 and number 6 were head and head, and I did not want to put her. I did not want to put her in number 7, but it's just like it's very difficult because when you do have multiple favorites, I have more than 10. I don't have only just 10 dolls that are my favorite. I have more than that, but it's just very difficult to have, you know, that limit of 10 dolls. So I had to just compromise and say that Coco is my number 7, and I dressed her up like this. She has a lot of her original pieces except for the top and the skirt. One of my most favorite dolls, and I'm telling you, she was the first of series 4 to show up in my local Target. And I'm telling you, the funny story about this one is that one day I was walking through the aisle, right? And, you know, my family calls me Coco. Like, that's my nickname that my family calls me. That's a different story for a different time. But I'm walking down the aisle, and I'm telling you, Cocos, we have a connection. We have a connection. And I'm like, Coco? And then she was like, Coco. And I'm like, Coco? And then we were back and forth saying Coco to each other. And then she came to me the same day. So I was very lucky to have her and find her in the toy aisle. All right, so for number 6, now her OG doll is somewhere up there. I'm not gonna get up and get it. I'm tired. I don't feel good. I'm gonna use that as an excuse. Today I'm lazy-daisical. I'm not doing much, so I'm just gonna pick whatever that I can pick from the bag, and I'm just call it a day. But the one on my number 6 is Sunny Madison. I love Sunny Madison. Series 1 Sunny, I had to get a second one because at one point I was a little bit like, I don't want to collect Rainbow High anymore. And then Series 2 came out, and I'm like, no, I definitely need to get on that boat again. No, and actually I did have another like moment where I didn't want to collect them anymore, but I did keep some of my Series 2 dolls. Either way, that's neither here nor there. Sunny has always been my favorite, and like even seeing her throughout these changes, and I know this is a different sculpt, it's so nice to see her. And it's a little biased because I do love the color yellow. So I'm like, you know what? It's a match made in heaven. I love Sunny. I love her color scheme. I love her aesthetic, her character. It's just so cute and very refreshing to see her all the time. And if I ever did have a friend like her, I would value her. Not throwing shade at Violet, but still. You see there was like a little conflicting moment there with Sunny and Coco. because I just couldn't put them. They could share one spot if I wanted to, but let's keep it fair. Number 5, it goes out to one of the dolls that caught me by surprise when I first saw her, especially on the show. A lot of people were very conflicted on seeing her, and they were assuming that she was Robin, and people were like, "Oh no, it's Robin with a different color palette and whatnot." I did not see it. I was like, "Huh, I'm interested to see who this new character is and who she is in the Rainbow in Rainbow High." At that time, she was in Rainbow Vision. The doll that comes at number 5 is Aisha Sterling. And it kind of makes sense because Aisha and Robin are both sisters. But Aisha Sterling, this is how I dressed her up. She needs a bath. And I need to wash her hair and change her outfit. This was just me being experimental. She will always be number 5. Since I have many favorites, I did lie. I want to give this spot to 2 of my favorite dolls. This is what number 4. These 2 dolls were a game changer for series 3. I remember getting these dolls, going into Walmart, and I guess my Walmart was like the first Walmart in my state that was getting them. And they were part of my first doll reviews here on my channel. And so these 2 dolls, I gotta give them their dues, because they will always remain my very high top faves, and that's Georgia and Daria. Georgia and Daria are both of my favorite dolls, and that's why I couldn't decide which would go on number 4 and which would go on number 3. Only because they're number 3. The spot is rightfully hers, if that makes any sense. But definitely Georgia and Daria will always remain my top 10 fave. Alright, the doll that's coming at number 3 is Michelle St. Charles. I'm glad that we got this doll. One of the dolls that I cannot take this outfit out for her. She just looks breathtaking, and is definitely one doll that I need to definitely get in box. I did this to her hair and I just left it as is. I do have a second one with shorter hair, like a little pixie cut. I changed her lip color a little bit, but here's her hair. Love the short hair. It is one of my favorite haircuts that I have right now in my collection. The doll that comes at number 2, it's it is a no-brainer, and I still have to collect the doll in box because I don't have it, and Target does not want to put them on sale, and I'm so frustrated, but I'm gonna have to wait. I'm waiting for them to go on sale so I can get her in box. It is Vanessa Tempo. Vanessa Tempo, this is how I have her dressed up. It will always be neck and neck with the spot at number 1 and 2. Like, look at her, everything about her I love. I love the outfit that she comes in. I still have her drum set. Usually I did get rid of most of the instruments, but at hers, I love the instrument, and I love that she was an eco-friendly person in the show. I love her character. She has a very zen personality, and if I stay here, I can talk to you about Vanessa for hours. Right, for the moment that we all been waiting for. Most of you already know, but most of you don't know. I don't even know. Yes, I do know, but I don't know why I said that. And number 1 spot goes to, because I could not make up my mind. I could not make up my mind for nothing. Goes to Crystal and Karma. These 2 were the reasons why I fell in love with Rainbow High. And I will never, ever, ever get rid of these. These were my actual first series 2 dolls. They will uphold a lot of my love for this doll brand just because they exist. We made it to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you don't know me by now, hi, I'm Hector, the adult doll collector, and I'm just a chub, taking you on their journey. If you would like to be part of the Chub fam, all you have to do is subscribe. For all of my chubs, thank you so much for all the support that you continuously put into this content. Just know that I make these videos for you. Remember, if you are able to, buy what makes you happy, get what makes you happy, and also take your time on collecting. And with all that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye!